Yo, how's it going, broskies? It's your boy Lofi here, back again with a brand new video, and today I'm gonna be telling you guys a pretty crazy story. I'm gonna be telling you guys about the time that my mom destroyed my Xbox 360 when I was a kid. I'm not even joking, that thing was absolutely obliterated. But before we get into that, if you guys could drop a fat like and subscribe if you're new, I'd really appreciate that. Also, make sure to go join my Discord server and subscribe to my podcast, alright? Me and Keed and my friend Dumpy, alright? We're all just chilling on there, having some fun, so go check that out. Links to both of those will be in the description. Anyways, all that aside, let's get right into this story. So I never really had any, consoles when I was a kid, alright? We couldn't really afford them, so when my mom finally did, was able to get us an Xbox whenever I was 12, 13, that was crazy. I remember waking up on Christmas morning and seeing the Xbox when I opened up the presents. It was awesome. It was great, as I had never had anything like that before. Dude, to this day, I still look back on the fond memories of sharing the singular controller that we had at the time with my little brother and fighting over who got to be first player, bro. It was good times. But unfortunately, as I got into my more mid-teenage years, I was not exactly a poster child of good decisions. Basically, long story short, I got in trouble a lot, and you know what happens when you get in trouble? Usually your parents ground you and take things away from you, and in this instance, I don't know what I did, alright? I probably got bad grades, talked back to my mama, maybe said some bad words or something, and she took away the Xbox. Yeah, boo-hoo, woe is me, but it wasn't like she just said, hey, you don't touch the Xbox, I'm gonna leave it there. No, she literally unplugged it from the TV, put it inside of a duffel bag, and put it in this closet outside. At the time, we lived in these townhomes, and there was this closet right next to the entrance to our house, right? And so this closet had a key to it, when it was locked. And my mom was the only person that had that key. So when she took away the Xbox, she put it into the duffel bag, put it inside that closet, locked it so that we couldn't even get to it if we tried. But my love for gaming would not let a locked door stop me from getting to my Xbox, okay? I was around 14, 15 at the time, and I thought I was hot shit, okay? And when I got home from school, I had about a 2 to 3 hour window before my mom came home from work, and I would spend that entire time trying to pick the lock to that closet. I tried everything, dude. I tried the Fallout version with some bobby pins and a screwdriver, and eventually I just gave up, okay? After about a week's worth of trying, I was like, screw it. I'm never gonna be able to do it. I'm never gonna be able to get this Xbox, man. Until one day my little brother pulls up, grabs a kitchen knife, and just opens that door with ease. And I was just like, oh my god. I felt so dumb. I had spent days trying to pick this lock video game style, but then my brother just pulls up with a butter knife and just pops open the door like it's nothing. This should be a sign to all of you older siblings out there. Be nice to your younger brothers and sisters, okay? Sometimes they really be coming in clutch. And so we found the duffel bag, brought it back inside, plugged in the Xbox, and started playing. Now, as I said earlier, we had about a 2 to 3 hour window between whenever I got home from school and my mom came home from work. So every day or every other day, whenever me and my brother got home from school, we would pick the lock, grab the Xbox, and play it for a couple hours, and then put it right back before our mom got home. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought that we were slick, okay? We had this going on for weeks, okay? And any time that my mom went out with some friends or to go to dinner or go on a date or anything, we would time it perfectly to figure out when she was coming home and how much time we had to play on this Xbox without her knowing about it. Now, honestly, now that I look back on it, I probably should have just been doing the right things so that I could earn my Xbox back the right way so that I could, not have to sneak me playing it. But, of course, me being 14 years old, I wasn't exactly thinking like a rational person. No offense to all 14-year-olds out there. I understand you just live in life, bro, but, dude, we're all kind of stupid when we're teenagers. Shoot, I'm about to be 21 in a couple of months, and I still feel kind of retarded sometimes. But yeah, we had this going on. We had the system down until one day, my mom came home from work early. Me and my younger brother were playing Call of Duty Ghosts on the Xbox, and we heard our mom's car pull up, and we freaked out. We turned off the TV, unplugged everything really quick, put everything inside the duffel bag exactly as she had it, but then we started hearing her try to unlock the door. So I grabbed the duffel bag, run upstairs, go in my room, and then shove it in our closet. I grab a book off my bookshelf, sit in my bed, and pretend that I was reading the entire time, and when my mom comes up the stairs, she looks at me and says, "You good? I heard a lot of noise coming in earlier. You and your brother fighting? What's going on?" I just look at her and I say, "Oh, it was nothing, I just remembered that I had some homework to do. Yeah, I was just gonna finish reading this book and I was gonna start on my math homework. Yeah, that was it." My mom looks at me really weird because I blatantly just didn't answer her question because she clearly heard me running up the stairs and I was just like, "Oh, math homework, yeah." I don't know why she bought that. I really don't think she did. I'm pretty sure that she knew I was lying or just not wanting to answer her question, but I guess that she was way too tired from work to even care, so she was just rolled her eyes at me, went to her room, and then fell asleep. Now, I cannot tell you how fast my heart was beating. We were so close to getting caught, okay? After I knew that my mom had fallen asleep, I grabbed a duffel bag, sneak back downstairs, sneak outside, and put the Xbox right back where it was supposed to be. Now, you would think that after staring the void in the face and having this near-death experience, I would have learned my lesson and be like, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to turn my act around and just start doing the right thing. But no, honestly, all that this situation had taught me was that I needed to be even more careful than I was before. So my younger brother and I developed a system. For the first hour and a half, we would both be playing games together, and then for the rest of that time, we would switch off, and one person would be the lookout, the other person would be playing on the Xbox. I felt like we were doing some weird type of drug deal, some super shady, super illegal thing, but all we were doing was playing our Xbox we weren't supposed to be. I swear to God, 14-year-old me felt like a hardened criminal doing this. Dude, in that moment, El Chapo had nothing on me, okay? El Chapo was out here smuggling drugs across the border? Nah, I was smuggling my Xbox back into my house, okay? And I'm gonna be real with you guys, it worked. For about a month or two, nothing happened. We were fine, we always got a Xbox back into the closet on time, and everything was chillin'. Until one day, me and my brother decided, hey, we should probably put the Xbox back up at least 20 to 30 minutes before we know our mom gets off of work, so that we have a decent 45 minutes of time before she comes home, so that we don't risk anything. And I remember one day, when I was putting the Xbox back inside of the closet outside, our neighbor saw me putting it back in there. Now, she was usually really chill. We had been over to her house a couple of times because her son was around our age, and we would, like, play together outside sometimes, alright? She was a police officer, which, honestly, that should have been my #1 cue, okay? Because I'm not gonna lie, police officer pulling up while I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be, I'm not gonna lie, I freaked out a little bit, but of course, that was just on the inside. On the outside, I was just acting cool and calm, like, yeah, I'm just getting something out of our closet. I'm not doing anything bad. But she looked at me really weird, and I remember when I closed the closet door, I looked at her and I just waved at her and went back inside. And honestly, I thought nothing of it. I was just chilling for the rest of the day. Until later on that week, one day, me and my brother were playing the Xbox. It had literally only been an hour since I got home from school, and my mom pulled up early from work again. And I'm gonna be real, this time we were unprepared. She bust open the door and caught us red-handed playing the Xbox, okay? I had just gotten the Odin on Call of Duty Ghosts, and I was getting all my kill streaks in, okay? I was so happy. But that happiness was shattered when my mom bust through that door and started screaming at us for sneaking the Xbox. I was so surprised that she was home from work early, but it turns out that she had got off early just to catch us playing on the Xbox because our neighbor, the police officer, yeah, she had snitched on us. My mom told us that later that day after our neighbor had saw us putting the Xbox back up, she had called my mom and told her that what she had saw us doing. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty mad that she had snitched, bro. I thought she was so chill. And it was at that moment that I became radicalized, okay? That was the first time in my existence that I'd ever thought, bro, fuck the police. And that's when my mom went ballistic, okay? We had been lying to her this entire time, and she was mad, which was completely understandable. So she grabbed the controller out of my brother's hands, threw it on the floor, and it smashed into pieces. Then she snatched the controller out of my hands, grabbed the Xbox, unplugged all the wires and everything, and went upstairs to her room. And I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, bro. I had been breaking the rules, lying to my mom, okay? I was in the wrong here, okay? No doubt about this. Whatever was about to happen was definitely my fault. Then my mom comes downstairs with a box that's all taped up, like from head to toe, okay? Like, this box was just covered in tape. And I immediately knew what was inside of there. It was the Xbox. Now, I was begging for my mom not to do anything with it, but then she goes outside and throws the box on the ground and just starts stepping on it. I could hear this Xbox being destroyed inside of it, man. Like, I could just hear it just being crushed in all of my dreams and all of my saved data just gone. Then my mom got into her car and ran it over. I'm not even joking. She ran over the whole Xbox, even after it was already pretty much just gone. Like, there was no recovering this. There was no way that I could take this to anybody to get it fixed, okay? It was in heaven right next to Harambe. Then she got out the car, grabbed the box, and went and threw it inside of the local dumpster. Then after all this, my mom decided to ground me for even longer, and I wasn't allowed to go on my school band trip, which really sucked because we were going to New York, and I was really excited about that. But unfortunately, I was in the wrong. I had made my bed, and now I had to sleep in it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's how my mom completely destroyed my Xbox. If you guys enjoyed this story time, smash a fat like on it, and if you're new, subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I want to tell more stories like this. I have so many. So let me know what you think about these kind of videos in the comments down below. Seriously though, guys, hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, my dudes.